and start warming up here. All right, y'all, it is Tuesday. My name is Katie. I don't think I ever introduced myself, but I'll introduce myself today. Nice to see you all. It is time to move. I am freezing right now, so we have to get some body temperatures up. We're going to go ahead and start with our warm-up. We're going to be doing our 5-inch worms to push up. If you do not want to be down on the ground for your inch worms to push up, you can be up against the wall. And up against the wall, you can walk your feet or your hands out. But again, 5-inch worms to push up. Getting those legs nice and long, walking out to that push-up position. And if you're not doing a push-up, you can always just do a shoulder tap before walking it back in. Our goal, as always, this might be your first time moving today. We might have been at our desks, all bundled up, drinking something hot to keep ourselves warm. And now we're finally getting out to move. So definitely take your time with these inchworms to push up. Make sure you're feeling that stretch in the back of those legs and feeling those muscles warm up. I'm at number 4, I believe, so I have to do one more inchworm to push up. If you're going faster than me, just go ahead and do a couple more. And if you're going a little bit slower than me, that is fine too. Just give me your best. Maybe finish up those 5 inchworm to push up. Now we're going to bring it down to our hands and knees. Knees beneath hips, hands beneath shoulders. We're going to do our thoracic chest opener. You can also do this up against the wall. We're going to go ahead, either hand on the back of the head or arm nice and long. We breathe in, we close. We breathe out, we open. Eyes follow that hand or that elbow. We're going for 5 on each side. Again, we're not racing through. Take your time. Wake up a little bit. Perfect. After your 5th on each side, we're going to flip over for our glute bridges. If you have a band, you can throw it on above those knees. I tucked my band away, so I'm not going to go grab it. My feet are right beneath my knees. If you're standing, you can do some hip hinges. We're going to drive those hips up, engage those glutes for a 1, 2, and back down. We're going for 10 total. Breathing in, breathing out, engage, and back down. Drive those hips towards the ceiling and back. Welcome, welcome. I see some more people cruising on in. Take your time with your warm-up. Your bodies might be a little bit stiffer. It is getting colder out here in PA. If you're out in Arizona, it's probably not getting colder out. Maybe even for North Carolina. But wherever you're at, take that time to warm your body up however much you need to. I'm going to do 2 more glute bridges here. I'm not exactly sure where I'm at. I have not been counting. And then I'm going to come on up for my lateral squat walk. If you're not doing a lateral squat walk, you can always give me a glute bridge. We're going to drop low into those hips. Lateral squat walk, band or no band, and let's go. We're doing 5 trips to the right and 5 trips to the left. A trip will be 3 to 4 steps to the left, 3 to 4 steps to the right. So I just finished 1 and 1. Back the other way. My chin is tucked, so I'm not straining my back. And my hips are low. Ooh. There we go. Side to side, y'all. We're going for 5 total trips to the right and 5 total trips to the left. Okay, I see you, Tony. I saw that note about not seeing the workout. I'll go ahead and repost it. We're waking up our glutes here, waking up our legs. Let's get 1 more trip to the right for 5 total, 1 more trip to the left. Awesome, guys. Do whatever else you need to warm up. If you ever need any recommendations, let me know. And Tony, I'm going to go ahead and repost. It is not just you, I'm assuming. It happens frequently. I have no idea why. I think it's my computer, honestly. All right. So this is the first thing we're doing here. I'm going to have plenty of modifications. So I'm going to go through everything here. I just reposted in the chat window if you guys want to check it out. We have thrusters here. So a thruster can either be a squat thruster or just with the arms. All right, we have our weight, whatever weight you have, makeshift or not. You have 2 or 3 different options for thrusters. We can do single arm thrusters, driving that weight up and overhead. All right, more like a clean to a thruster. We can just use those arms to press overhead with 1 arm if your weight's lighter, or you can use 2 arms, make it more of a squat thruster. You're using the momentum from your legs to drive that weight overhead. Chest stays lifted. We use our arms, press that weight overhead. If you're not going to be using any weight today, maybe you want to relax those shoulders, you can just give me squats instead, okay? If you're just doing squats, get low. A thruster, you're using your legs' momentum to press that weight overhead. You saw the options, okay? Then we have a clean to reverse lunge. So a clean starts from your deadlift position, hip hinge, chin tucked. We drive that weight up, we catch it, and we do a reverse lunge either leg. If you're not doing lunges today, you're gonna be giving me some high knees, okay? High knees or lunges. We do a clean to a reverse lunge each leg. If you would like to, you can get rid of that clean altogether. Keep that weight at your chest and just focus on those lunges or those high knees, all right? We have a bear crawl for 30 seconds. You should all get a timer near you so you can have that timer going the whole time you're working and you can kind of keep an eye on it. A bear crawl, our knees are beneath our hips. Our hands are beneath our shoulders. We lift up, our knees are barely off the ground, and we do these little baby steps to move around. That's our bear crawl. My butt is the same height as my shoulders. If a bear crawl does not work for you, you have some options. You can do mountain climbers for 30 seconds. You can do these mountain climbers up against the wall. You can hold a plank for 30 seconds, but have your timer nearby. You don't have to reset it every time. You can just have it constantly running, and 30 seconds for that bear crawl if you can do it. And last but not least, we have our single leg V-sits. So our single leg V-sits, we're here on our back. The small of my back is pressed to the ground. I've reached long. Single leg, single leg, single leg. If you're not doing that, you can always stay upright, maybe seated on a chair, and you can reach for those toes that way. You're doing it's a core movement. So if that doesn't work for you, choose any other core movement. All right, 10 thrusters total. So if you're doing each arm, you do 5 each arm. Lunge. You're counting your clean. So for every clean, we do a reverse lunge on the left and we do a reverse lunge on the right. All right. Bear crawl for 30 seconds. It's a lap around your space. Maybe you have a smaller space you're using. You're just going on a quick circle, 30 seconds. And a single leg V-sit. We're doing 8 rounds for time. I've done this before. I don't see the people I've done it before with, but it will take us about like 18 minutes. So it's going to be fun. You're going to have a great time. I can promise you we're going to have an absolute blast. And if you need any other modifications, unmute yourself, let me know, maybe throw it into the chat. But otherwise, we can go ahead and get rocking here. All right, guys, it's for time. 8 rounds for time, 10 total thrusters, 10 total clean to reverse lunge. It's a reverse lunge on the left and a reverse lunge on the right. Maybe you're doing high knees instead. A bear crawl for 30 seconds around your space. You have your options, and single leg V-sit. This is fun. This one deceived me. I thought it was going to be easier than it was the last time I did it. And it was a blast. So we should be ready to go. I've talked enough. Let's get ready to rock, guys. I'm going to start my timer. And we begin in 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1. Here we go. We do 10 thrusters, maybe 5 on the right and 5 on the left like me. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Clean to reverse lunge. Deadlift position, I drive that weight up. Reverse lunge left, reverse lunge right. That's 1. I do that 9 more times. Left, right, 8 more. Left, right. These ones take time. Count out loud if you need to, y'all. We're breathing through it. Otherwise, you're giving me some high knees and keeping that weight at your chest. Strong hip hinge here. These take time. You got this. This is number 10 for me. Bear crawl, 30 seconds. I'm looking at my timer. I need to go for 30 seconds. My hands are beneath my shoulders. My knees beneath my hips. I'm going to be a quick bear, not a slow bear. I feel my shoulders burning. I feel my hips and my core engaging. I'm halfway there. Pushing through 15 seconds. Don't cheat this time. And after this, we have single leg V-sit. For 3, for me, 2, and 1. Single leg V-sits, legs are long, reach opposite. 10 each side, 20 total. 10 each side, y'all. If this doesn't work for you, find another core movement. Breathing through it, y'all. Woo! We are 2 minutes in. 1 round done. 7 more to go. All right, Sandeep? Now we're warm. If you were cold before, you're warm now. Back to those thrusters. Choose a weight that challenges you. Right, Val? 5 on the right, 5 on the left. If your shoulders are not enjoying these thrusters, You can always just do some squats, okay? Clean to reverse lunge. These ones take time. Hip hinge. Drive that weight up. Reverse lunge each leg. 10 total. Here we go. We're counting our cleans, not our lunges. If you need to, leave that weight at your chest. Tony, come on. We're pushing through. We're giving our absolute best today, y'all. As we do every day. I'm finishing up number 8 here. Woo! 9. And here's number 10. Woo! Bear crawl around my space for 30 seconds. Remember your options here. You can be giving me some mountain climbers, maybe elevated. But no matter what, your 30 seconds is going for you. Memorize your track. Try to complete that same track every single time. We're going over the same space. Your time starts once you start your bear crawl, not when you first look at the clock. Come on. And single leg V-sits. Tracking about 2 minutes per round. 10 each side for these single leg V-sits. 20 total. There we go. We're breathing through it. 2 rounds completed. Awesome, Molly. Let's keep rocking, y'all. 2 rounds done. We have 6 more to go. Now I'm warm. I love it. Let's go, Tom. You guys can count. Get your head out of that workspace. We're here to move. I don't see any comments about needing modifications, so I'm assuming y'all are good, but don't hesitate to reach out if you need anything. We should be feeling good here. Focusing on our form. You're just finishing those 8 rounds for time. Maybe you're going faster than me. Maybe you're going slower. Either's fine. But what I'm doing is I'm going at a good pace for me. Go at a good pace for you. Awesome, Renee. Control those lunges. Here comes my bear crawl. With those lunges, maybe alternating those lunges doesn't work for you. You can hold that weight at your chest and just do a lunge pulse, right? I know exactly how far I go with my bear crawl, so I'm making sure I do that same path every round. My knees stay low. You're a fast bear. Come on, keep those hips low. Woo! Right into my single leg V-sit. Wrapping up round 3. Awesome, Kirill. Keep giving me your best. Today and every day. We're breathing. We have our music going. Awesome. I just wrapped up round 3 for me. 5 more rounds on the clock. Gonna grab some water. Let's go, Jane. Still tracking 2 minutes per round for myself. Maybe if you're going faster, you want to throw an extra round in there. Woo! Hey, Lori. I think I see your face in here. Awesome, y'all. Clean to reverse lunge. Here we go. Focusing on my form. Awesome, Sandeep. Let's push. We're feeling good today. We feel fueled from whatever rest we needed and from the food that we ate. And now we're here to rock. Awesome, Jane. Pushing through. Bear crawl, here I come. Woo! Come on, bears. We're low. If somebody's in the room with you, ask them how your bear looks. Your bear should be low to the ground. like you're stalking your prey. Knees are barely off the ground. You're on those toes. Hands are only moving a couple inches forward along with those feet. You're a low bear, but a fast bear. And then into the single leg V-sit. This is my halfway point. Where are you at? I know you're crushing it. Come on. Awesome, Rita. Breathing through it. All right, Val, come on, girl. Here we go. Round 5 for me. Now I'm warm. I'm so happy. I was so cold before this workout. Let's go, Kirill. Is that weight challenging you? If you are flying past me, maybe it's a challenging weight. Gigi, girl, I know you are flying through. You have awesome form. Keep controlling it. Keep giving your best. Woo! We're staying with it. Keeping a good pace. My form feels good. I'm controlling it. Woo! And now to my bear crawl. Here we go. Round number 5 for me. How are we doing? Do you need to add an extra round? James, I know you're taking this later. Jim, I saw you today. Let's go. We're staying low. Come on, Shannon. Woo! If you got socks on like me, on like carpet, that's another extra challenge for fun. Here we go. Into my single leg V-sit. I like this movement because I feel it in my core. If all you feel it in is your back, change it out. Maybe for a mountain climber. Maybe for some bicycle crunches. Right? Breathing through it. Guys, that is 5 rounds completed. We have 3 more rounds to go. Hey, Steph. Awesome to see you. 3 more rounds. A little bit ahead of that 2-minute per round pace. 3 more to go. Woo! Awesome. Here we go. Over that halfway point. Breathing through it. Maybe you need a modification. Maybe you need an extra challenge. Take inventory. Do what your body needs. All right? Staying with it, right, Kirill? Set that pace. Right into that bear crawl for me. Maybe I can increase the space I'm going at. I'm going to increase the circle. See if I can still finish it. Pick up the pace for that bear, guys. Come on. A low bear, but a fast bear. Come on, Renee. Woo! Staying on track. Finishing up my full circle. Right into my single leg V-sits. Before 2 more rounds. Oh my goodness. Hey, Katie. Awesome girl. So good to see you. Woo! We are warm now. Molly, I'm no longer freezing. Woo! 2 more rounds for me. Where are you at? How can you challenge yourself? All right? I'm going to stop you no matter what at that 16, 17-minute mark, all right? If you're flying past me, maybe throw an extra round in there. If you're a little bit behind me, that's fine too. You'll have time to finish if you're near that 7th or 8th round. But otherwise, I want you to set a goal for yourself of how many rounds you're going to complete in the next 4 minutes. Maybe it's just one more round. But whatever it is, it's your absolute best. Let's go, y'all. Do not compromise your form for speed. We got this. Getting my back knee close to the ground. Let's go, Tony. Let's go, Tom. Woo! Into my bear crawl right here. A little quick bear, just like we do around ship shape. I hear you guys miss your bear crawls. I don't know who said that, but I'm sure somebody did. Let's go. Stay low. A low and quick bear. Finishing strong here. Right into my single leg V-sits. Let's go, Dee. Woo! Awesome. One more round for me. Where are we at? How are we doing? Hey, Helen. Woo! All right, guys, this is my final round. Again, wherever you're at, I want you to give me your absolute best for these last 2 minutes, okay? Here we go. I lied when I said 18 minutes. I meant 16. All right, Sandeep. Come on. Show me what you got. Final round for me. I'm going to enjoy each of these movements. I'm going to treat every single rep like it's my last. Focusing on that quality over speed. We're finishing together. Woo! Stay with me. Come on, Jim. Y'all are amazing. You got this. It's the last 60 seconds. Going into my bear crawl for 30 seconds. Here we go. Last bear crawl, make it your best one. Let's go, Molly. We're staying low. Come on. Finish up that last lap. Finish like you're racing. Don't be in last place with this bear crawl. Come on, Rita. Let's go. And finally, my V-sits. Woo! You can also do some dead bugs here. And you have 10 seconds here. Wrap it up, y'all. You can always choose to continue going. We're at 16 minutes now. Awesome stuff. Give it up for yourself. Maybe you want to finish out your 8 rounds total. Maybe you were in your 9th round and wanted to finish that up. Finish what you'd like. Catch your breath. Hope you crushed it. And we'll go into our next one. Awesome stuff, guys. All right, we have an EMOM up next. 10 minute, every minute on the minute. I'm posting it now so y'all can see it. You're going to pick 2 of these movements. I wanted to focus on upper body, all right? If you don't have any equipment, you're probably going to be doing some push-ups, which is fine. So we have curls, our classic bicep curls with whatever weight. If you have lighter weight options, if you have heavier weight options, you can do maybe 1 arm at a time, however it works out with your dumbbell set. Curls, tricep extensions, whatever tricep extension you like. Some people like that tricep kickback. Some people like skull crushers where you're laying on your back, bending at the elbow, whatever tricep extension you prefer. And if you have no equipment, you could also do side lying tricep extensions, laying on the ground, driving up with just that tricep. All right. Another option for you, flies. You can do chest flies or back flies. Back flies here, hinge at the hips, nice deadlift position. My back is engaged. I'm not hunched over. I'm engaging my upper back and I'm flying like a bird. Or you can lay on your back and do the same movement. And last but not least, we have push-ups. All right? So you're going to pick 2 of those movements. All right? We have an EMOM every minute on the minute. Maybe you chose 10 curls and 5 push-ups. You have the rest of that minute to rest. Your goal is to find a combination that challenges you, where you feel like you're working really hard, but you still have adequate rest time, okay? So we're going to go for 10 minutes straight here. Your goal is strength, so choose challenging weights. Choose movements that challenge you as well. All right, we're already almost at 11:30. If you need to go, start cooling down now. You picked your 2 movements, whatever they were. Start with this rep range. Adjust it if you need to after that first minute. All right, I'm going to choose curls and push-ups. All right, are we ready? I think we are. No questions. All right, in 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1. Here we go. First minute's here. I'm going to do 10 curls for myself. With control, I have plenty of time, so I'm going to control it. I'm not swinging wildly. We are 15 seconds in, and I have 5 push-ups. I'm going to do some hand release push-ups. Lower myself down with control and back up. Awesome. We're 30 seconds in, 30 seconds to go. I'm going to add some push-ups to mine. All right. You can add whatever you need to do to yours. We have 9 more rounds to go. Your focus is strength here, guys. Pick a challenging weight. I'm also going to up my curl weight. We are 10 seconds away. We know what we're focusing on. Let's get ready to rock. In 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1. Here we go. Next round, I up my weight. And I'm going to up my push-up goal. Controlling that weight up and down. Here we go. Come on, Sandeep. And then we're doing our push-ups for me. $30 seconds away. Woo! All right, guys, 8 more rounds. If you're still saying, oh, this isn't challenging enough, up the reps, up the weight, all right? You can make it challenging. Don't just accept it's easy and you're too strong. Let's get ready to rock, Molly. Next minute's here, 8 minutes. Or you can do burpees until that minute's up, just for funsies. You want an extra challenge. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. I'm back in it. Focusing on my curls here. Elbows are hinged to my side. Let's go, Val. And now my push-ups. Slow it down, control it. Let's go, Tom. We are 30 seconds away. Come on, Renee. There you go, Dee Dee. Woo! Now we're 20 seconds away. I feel like I'm at a much better spot with challenging myself. My upper body's already starting to feel it. You should be at that same point too. Otherwise, keep adding to it. All right, Rita? And if you want some extra fun, guys, throw like 3 burpees into the mix. You'll have plenty of fun that way. Are we ready, Dee Dee? 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. For those of you who want it, add those 3 burpees. Here we go. Finish my 10 curls, right down to my push-ups. We are 30 seconds away. How are we doing, Kirill? There we go, about 20 seconds out. Almost at that halfway point. Awesome, Tony. For those of you who love it, add those 3 burpees. 15 seconds away, right, Val? Here we go. We're almost at that halfway point. I think I'm going to add some burpees in for fun. Taking it a little bit away from strength training for me, but Burpees are a blast. Let's get ready to go in 3, in 2, in 1. Here come my curls. Come on, Lori. Now I gotta get my push-ups in, and I'm gonna add those 3 burpees just for fun. Feel free to join me. "30 seconds away." Ah, my burpees, here we go. I said I was gonna add them, so I gotta do it. Let's go, Kirill. Woo! We're 20 seconds away. All right. Come on, Jane, add some burpees with me. 10 seconds away, 5 more rounds. Oh, we're feeling good. All right, in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1, here we go. Getting that full extension, guys. Push-ups for me, 15 seconds in. Woo! Down to my knees. That's okay though. I want to make sure my body is controlling each movement. 30 seconds, 3 burpees. If you finished early with me, come on, join me. Let's go, Steph. 15 seconds away. We have 4 more rounds. We're still all here. I love it. Come on, Jim. 4 more rounds right here. In 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1. Here we go. If your upper body's not feeling it, add something. Woo! My goodness, 4 more rounds. We got this. Pushing through it. Here we go, Jane. There we go. My 3 burpees, 20 seconds away. Let's go, Shannon. 15 seconds. We have 3 more rounds. Man, if you are not finishing each and every minute and being thankful for the rest time that you have, you need to change something. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. My arms are going to fall completely off my body. My gosh. Now it's a mental game to finish. That's where you should be at right now. Right, Molly? I know you know how to push yourself. Let's go, y'all. If your arms aren't tired, I don't know what you're doing. But still make it doable. Still give yourself some rest time. Awesome, Katie. Woo! There we go. And my burpees. 20 seconds to go. Woo! There we are, Helen. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. Finishing strong. Oh my goodness. All right, 2 more minutes. Are we ready, Sandeep? 3, 2, 1. Here we go. You got this. And now my push-ups. These are becoming challenging. Push through it, Val. Come on, girl. Ah, 20 seconds. My 3 burpees that I added to myself. 15 seconds. Come on, Rita. Woo! 10 seconds away. And our last minute. My arms are tired, but we got this. Come on. Let's go, Steph. 2, 1. Last minute here. Make it your best minute. Best control yet. Woo! Ah, my goodness. Done with those. Time for my push-ups. Here we go. Controlling every part of this motion. 30 seconds. Let's go, Dee Dee. 3 burpees. Add them for fun this round. Come on, Tom. Keep those hands close to that body. Let's go, Lori. 15 seconds. 10 seconds away. My gosh. Hope your arms are feeling good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome, y'all. All right, we're going to be finishing up with some core. My arms are tired. That's where we should be. All right. We have about 5 minutes of core here. More like 6 minutes. I lied. 6 minutes. We're going to do every movement 2 times through. What I mean by tempo core is we're going to be going to the same beat. If you're listening to music, you can go to your music. Otherwise, you're going on my call, all right? You can do these up against the wall, all right? Or you can be on the ground. I'm going to show you the 3 movements. We have knee taps. Knee taps, you're here, elbows beneath shoulders, knees beneath hips, or beneath your knees or beneath your knees. All right, and then we're going to go tap, up, tap, up, tap. If you're up against the wall, you can be giving me some knee drive, okay? And we know our bicycle crunches and our mountain climbers. I'll be giving you guys some modifications if you need it for those. Are we ready for 6 minutes of absolute fun? You go to my beat. Otherwise, you do whatever core movement works for you. 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. We're finishing up here. 6 minutes, guys. Let's get ready for those knee taps. In 5, in 4. We're here on the ground. In 3, in 2, in 1. Here we go. We're up. We're down, up, tap, up, tap, up. Keep that tempo going. And if you'd like to pick up the pace, tap, 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 tap. Our butt stays low. Keep that pace. Tap, 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 tap. Alternating those knees. If you'd like to set it up another level with me for a tap, 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 tap. Knee comes back up to extension. If you need to, hold a plank till the end. Tap, 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 tap. Keep that pace. Come on. If your core is not burning, drop that butt lower. Make sure those elbows are beneath those shoulders for tap, 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 tap. We're not slamming the knee to the ground. Control it. Tap, 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 tap. Time. Flip over our bicycle crunches. Same rule of thumb. We're going to extend our legs for those bicycle crunches. If you're here in a chair, you can drive that knee to that elbow from that chair, okay? In 4, in 3, in 2, in 1. Extend in, extend in, extend in, extend in. If you need another option, bend those legs, and you can plant that opposite foot on the ground. Extend, 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 extend. I'm going to pick it up a little bit more. You join me if you'd like. Those legs get close to the ground. Extend, extend, switch, switch. Come on, guys. You have your options. You can just go at your own pace or keep the pace with me. Extend, 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 extend. Come on. Stay with it, guys. If you need another option, you take it. Maybe you're just planting opposite foot. Maybe you're keeping those knees bent. Extend, extend. Woo! Come on. We're staying with that pace for 2, for 1. Flip over. Mountain climbers. Are we ready, Katie? Come on, 10 seconds. Hands beneath shoulders, knees beneath hips. You can be up against the wall. Are we ready? 4, 3, 2, 1. We're in and out. And in, hold, out. In and out. Pick it up. In, out. In, out. Nothing moves from the hips up. We control it. Press the ground away. Opposite knee, opposite elbow. In, 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 in. Control it all the way. Nothing else moves but those knees. Come on, guys. In. If that core is not burning, figure something out. Adjust, adjust. Knee, 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 knee. Keep switching sides. Let that core engage. Come on, y'all. My butt is level with my shoulders for in, 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 control it, slow it down. Let's go. In, time. Back to those knee taps. 3 more minutes of work, Renee. Are we ready in 10 seconds? Back to those knee taps. You can be up against the wall. You can just hold a plank. Come on, y'all. In 4, in 3, in 2, in 1. We're on our elbows and toes. We tap down, tap down, tap down, tap down. Back up to that plank. Elbows. Come on. Tap, 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 tap. If you need to, hold a plank. Take that pressure out of that low back. Long spine. Come on. Don't let that head get heavy. We tap, 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 tap. Halfway. Last time we're doing this movement. Come on, y'all. Arms are probably tired. That's okay. Stay with me. Come on. Tap, 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 tap. Keep that pace, Sandy. Come on. Woo! We're feeling good. Tap, 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 tap. Keep that going. Come on. Almost there. Woo! Almost there for 3. Tap, 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 time. Oh my goodness. All right, bicycle crunches. 2 more minutes of work, Rita. You have your options, guys. Come on, Tom. Woo! Ready for those extensions in 3, in 2, in 1. We extend, hold, in. Extend, hold, in. The small of my back is pressing to the ground. Extend. Picking up that pace. Extend, 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 extend. Last time we're doing these, reach those legs long. If you need to, tap those feet to the ground. Extend, extend. Don't yank on that neck. Pick up that pace more. Extend, 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 extend. You got it. Come on, 20 seconds, Tony. Woo! Extend, extend, extend. If you're feeling it in your low back, reach those legs higher. Press the small of your back into the ground. Come on, y'all. Woo! We're almost there. Extend, 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 extend time. Mountain climbers. All right, 10 seconds away. This makes me feel like an 80s fitness instructor with all the chanting. I don't know what I'm doing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Mountain climber. In, out, in, out. What do you look like? You should have nothing moving. Your butt does not move in mountain climbers. Don't let it. It stays. We're in, out, in, out, in, out. Opposite knee, opposite elbow. If you need to, hold a plank. You could be up against the wall. You could be doing standing mountain climbers. We're already halfway there. Why would you slow down? Don't stop. Come on, Lori. In, out, opposite knee, opposite elbow. In, out. Come on, Tom. In, out, staying with it till the end. Woo! You got this, Rita. Come on, Shannon. Out, in, out. Woo-hoo-hoo. You got this. All right, Renee. In, out, in, time. Whew. All right, guys. We're done. We can stretch now and cool down. Are we ready to stretch? I think I am. All right. 2 minutes of stretching. Let's go, Jim. Time to stretch. You guys are awesome. Oh my goodness. Let me know if you like tempo stuff. I kind of do, but it's up to you guys. All right, I'm going to go to my downward dog. I'm going to walk my dog. We're walking side to side. When you're ready, you're going to open up that leg for a 3-legged dog, pressing your chest to your leg. And we're going to bring that right foot through, opening up the chest, elbow to knee, breathing in, breathing out, and opening up that chest. 5 rotations on each side. Here we go. How you guys feeling? You crushed it. Happy Tuesday. I'm going to drop my hips back for that hamstring stretch. If you guys ever have any requests, let me know. I love that you're here every single week giving me your absolute best. Let's go ahead and switch sides. And if you ever need any recommendations for other movements you can do, just let me know. This is for all fitness levels. All right? So if you feel like a movement's not working for you, you're not feeling it in the right spot, then let me know and we can adjust some things. And happy fall for sure, guys. Last week, I don't think I was sure it was fall, but now I'm certain it's fall. And when you're ready, we're going to open up for that frog pose. Our knees are as wide as we can comfortably go. Feet are pointing out, ankles in line with knees. We push our hips back towards our heels. And then bring those toes together. Drop those hips back for child's pose. Walking it off to the left and to the right. Do any other stretches you need to. You guys are awesome as always, and I will see you next week. I hope you had fun. Awesome. Thanks, Sandeep. Thanks, Dee Dee.